let me ask you this, right? Say that you meet a person or a guy you meet him in person. The date goes great, and you exchange Instagrams, and you see that 200 people are following him, but he's following 1,000, and 80% of those people are women. How would you feel about that?
It just feels like you have like no type of self-control. Like you're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, is that really what you're focused on all the time? It's just like looking at girls. Like that's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah, that's
But
majority.
I mean, that's kind of a problem.
But it changes your
can be a
perspective on him?
You say that right, but that is the problem almost with bottle girls.
Yeah.
All of y'all are overinflated of y'all's looks, y'all's beauty, what y'all bring to the table, because men just see y'all's profile. Oh, she looks so good. Follow, like every picture. You look so beautiful. Comments.
Yeah, but
and
what
they
is that?
hype y'all up to the next level.
That's on guys lusting over women.
Exactly. So
And
it's
that's our fault for
it's
sure.
it's the man's fault. It's the man's fault.
Like, I don't,
Facts.
Yeah, it's a man's fault for not having self-control, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, again, guys who carry themselves the right way and they practice certain things. I don't mean to get into it, but like guys who actually practice sexual discipline, it's a big deal because
That
you're
shit's
not
hard.
craving it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're not
So
fucking, you're in tune within yourself.
Yeah,
You're well
absolutely.
balanced. That when you go out with a girl, that's not what you're going after.
Yeah,
Like you're
but
not
that's
showing
not
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Like that's a part of it, obviously, but that's if it's just based off of that, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's really like nothing. Like
It's
that's
gonna
not,
lead to the bedroom.
And then after that,
But you know
about
what?
the next
But you know
2
what?
years?
Like,
it's like
nah, but you know what? Like you're not coming off too strong in the sense
Yeah.
that I want to sleep with you, or you're
Yeah.
showing those tendencies, or you're showing those kind of things. It's like if it happens without you really expecting it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of like a rewarding
Yeah.
feeling for a man.
For sure.
Because look, I went through this phase, or I've been going through this time where it's just sexual discipline, like I said, right? And I would argue too that like a lot of guys who do practice it, you know what I'm saying, and they're very well in tune within themselves, they can take a girl out, and if the girl wants to, hey, look, come back to my place, and he says no, look,
that's crazy.
You want another?
that
But
guy's
as a
in tune.
girl-
You're on another
That
le-
guy,
you're on
As
hey,
a
level.
girl, I feel like if you're already starting off on the first date, say come
Yeah.
back to my place, that's not okay. That's
You,
not cool.
you say that right, but I know about 3 of my I'm not gonna say friends, but acquaintances.
Nah, say friends.
That's exactly that's exactly how their relationship started. They went
Yeah.
out on a first date. They met on Hinge or whatever it was.
Ooh,
They
okay.
went
Yeah.
back. Everything clicked. They had sex the first night. Been together 5 years. So it's like yo, you
That's
say
on a
that's a
person by
bad
person
thing.
case,
Yeah,
guess.
I could see
'Cause
by
everyone's
person by
different.
person.
Honestly, everyone's different.
how do you feel about dating apps?
I don't know. I've never been on a dating app.
Okay,
Never been.
but how do
besides
you feel
Instagram.
about him though?
Besides Instagram.
Besides Instagram. Yeah, but I have not heard great things about them, to be honest. Like, especially like from a girl's side, maybe like from a guy, there might be like a lot of, cute girls or whatever
Yeah.
swiping
Hell
through.
no.
No, nah,
Well,
What I've seen,
no,
there's
they're
not.
not.
I mean, no, like
But yeah,
Not cute ones that I would want to take serious.
Yeah.
Maybe just have fun.
that
but
I feel
other
like
than
that's all
that,
it is.
that's-
It's like
well, you don't.
Nothing
I would
good.
say that you don't really take anyone serious on a dating app because at least for us guys, like we don't. I personally don't take anyone serious on a dating app because they're filling a void, right? I would also say that let's kind of give an example. Back in the day, before social media, before the internet, women, how would they get their validation? They'd go out and to a bar or lounge, and guys would approach them, and okay, cool, yeah, I got my validation. Now women, you know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah,
reason
it's so
why.
easy.
There's
It's
a
so
reason
easy.
why women only swipe or like 20% of the time on the app. The reason is because they'll before they go out to the club or lounge, they'll check Hinge or Tinder or whatever, and they'll see all the guys that like them. They won't swipe back, but that's their validation to go out now, and they no longer need it.
Yeah, it feels
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Like I just got 5 guys that said you're beautiful.
Exactly.
Match.
Yep.
All right, cool. I can go into this club on a high level. Tonight's
Exactly.
gonna be a good night, guys.
Yeah,
feel like-
exactly.
I don't know. It depends on the type of girl, I guess.
It's the dopamine hit. That
Yeah,
they
it's the
love.
dopamine hit.
The dopamine.
I
hit.
mean, guys like that too, though. Guys like validation. Everybody loves a compliment. Like who wouldn't want?
But I think
somebody
it's so
comes up
much harder
you.
to get a compliment as a guy
Yeah,
than
yeah,
it is
for
for a
sure.
woman.
So
I
So it
mean-
hits different for a guy in a sense.
I've heard that too. I have heard that. I don't know. Guys just be saying crazy stuff.
Yeah, girl.
Guys, did you say
I've
anything?
honestly never gotten a compliment at the gym except from guys.
At
I
the
got
gym?
literally
Okay.
3 compliments today, and it was all guys.
Well, I feel like
Damn,
that's
bro,
like
you
the
got
gym.
damn, bro, you got
I've
some
never
nice
complimented
quads.
a guy at the gym.
Of
or a
course
girl
not,
either,
but
I
you
don't
should
think.
though. I feel like it.
I feel like at the gym, me personally, I don't want to be approached at the gym, so I don't approach anyone at the gym. Like that's your time, you know. Like I'm not.
So
trying
then,
to,
okay, when would a guy approach you? Not at the club, but not at the gym. Where and then you're sleeping for 8 hours. So where inside that
Yeah.
24-hour
Yeah.
period can a guy
mean,
even
if
holler
you're-
at you?
I feel like it just depends. Like you just have like a normal conversation. Like it shouldn't just be off the bat. Like hey,
But how does
like,
that happen? What are you shopping, or you're like in line waiting for ice cream at Brahms, or what?
you know what? That was my first job. That's
Hey
crazy.
Brahms, hey, so can you make me a banana split real quick? How do you make that?
I could.
A
3
banana
scoops,
split
yeah,
it.
split it in
What
the middle.
scoops? Vanilla,
Yeah.
strawberry, chocolate.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know.
Somebody said at Target.
At
Target?
Target.
Target.
Target's a move.
spot. Just not
I
Walmart.
mean, I don't know. Being approached at the gym, like especially if like you're in the middle of a set, you gotta take your earbuds out. You're like, oh, what? You want this machine or something? And they're like, oh no, like I think you're really pretty or something. And you're like, oh, like thanks.
was
This is
on
awkward
number
five.
now.
I was
This
just
is
on
awkward
number
now.
five,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. So I feel like that's not. I mean, maybe if you like have built up like some kind of rapport or something originally, but I feel like sometimes just coming straight off the back that hard can be like kind of off-putting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when